What does GERD teach us about digestion as a feedback mechanism? Great information from Marc David on the Functional Forum from Boulder.
Imagine a client comes to you and they have a digestive problem. It's interesting how we frame digestion as it has a problem, and oftentimes there's problems. Another way to look at it, what I hear inside my head when I hear somebody talking about what's going on in their digestion, digestion's giving us feedback. A lot of times for people, there's actually nothing wrong with digestion. So if you're eating foods that you're allergic to, in a way, there's nothing wrong necessarily with your digestion. Your digestion is giving you feedback about what's happening. We don't always look at digestion in that way as this brilliant feedback mechanism. The average person immediately goes to, what's wrong with me? And really, when digestion is screaming, oftentimes it's what's right. It's giving us information. It could be about the foods we eat. It could be about the state under which we're eating it. It could be about other, organic causes that are going on in the body. But it's digestion giving us feedback. Enteric nervous system, brain in the belly, second brain. You've heard of it. There are as many neurons in the digestive system, nervous system, as there are nerves in your spinal cord, approximately 100 million. So that's a lot of brain power, right? And it's why we say, oftentimes, you'll say, wow, I had a gut feeling about that guy. We don't say I had an elbow feeling or a kidney feeling. It's a gut feeling. Because indeed, there's a tremendous amount of intelligence that's happening in the gut. And there's a lot of controversy around this. I remember hearing as a young man, it's like, oh, you only use like a few percent of your brain or 10% of your brain, and now that's being disproved. Oh, no, you use all your, come on. We don't use all the brain. And I think the same thing with the gut brain. I don't think we use all of it for feedback. And it's interesting because just as you can improve brain power, memory, cognition, etc., with more blood flow, which is really more oxygenation, the same way we can improve digestive capacity with breathing, with oxygen. Junior high school biology, food plus oxygen equals calorie burn. You must have oxygen to metabolize a meal. A lot of people are shallow breathers. A lot of people are in stress. They're in fear. They're in anxiety. And in those states, we are shallow breathers. We are taking in less oxygen. So it is predictable, oftentimes, that there will be some form of digestive distress or upset. One of the great successes that I see practitioners have when it comes to working with digestion, working with the stress response, gastroesophageal reflux. What's fascinating is that it's so connected to stress, fear, and anxiety. And oftentimes when you take a person who's complaining of GERD, I'm going to guesstimate that 95% of the time, if you ask them, are you a fast eater, a moderate eater, or a slow eater, they'll tell you fast. Active eating fast is a stressor for the body, will put you in sympathetic nervous system dominance, not the ideal state of digestion and assimilation. Help that person relax. Help that person slow down. Help them learn a few breathing techniques or a meditative technique or an autogenic technique, and you can change their GERD in a couple of meals. To me, it's fantastic. So I'm just saying to everything that was shared on this stage, and there's this other place that we have to look at where mind is impacting body.
Thanks so much for watching, and for more great clips like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I've created a special free video just for you. It's called the 5 Steps to Becoming a Leader in Your Wellness Community, and it'll give you some of the starting points on how to position yourself as the leader in your zip code of your health community. All you have to do is click on the link below.